Okay, so today we're going to talk about two different things. We've talked about them once before in class. Hopefully you remember a little bit. But we're going to talk about supplementary angles, angles that form 180 degrees, and complementary angles, the 90 degrees. So remember, we used to say things in class like, I complement the right. Those are things that we're complementing. That we complement something that's right. That's how I used to remember it. So there's two things that we're going to talk about today. And the first one is we're going to talk about supplementary angles. And the second one we're going to talk about is complementary angles. Okay, and we need to know how to use these, and we're going to practice what we were doing yesterday. So when we were solving those equations for something that we didn't know a value of, we're going to be using that today to find these unknown angles. Okay, so the main thing that you have to know, and the thing going into the assignment, is you have to be able to know what supplementary means and what complementary means. Okay, supplementary is when it sums to 180 degrees. Okay, and 180 degrees is a straight line. Okay, so that's a straight line. This right here is 180 degrees. Okay, so if you want to look up here, we have right here in this picture right here, pretend like this is perfectly straight. We have this supplementary line, but we also have this supplementary line. Look at this. This is also 180 degrees. Okay, so supplementary angles are 180 degrees or one straight line. That's what the supplementary is. Okay, complementary angles, we complement the right, and these ones are 90 degrees. Okay, most of the time, it will tell you something like this. It's a right angle. So you know that these are right, okay? They also have things like these little secrets in math that we use. They're symbols like this little box right here. That means this angle right here, oops, is 90 degrees. We can see that from this little box right here. That gives us a lot of information. Right now we know that this was a straight line, and the straight lines sum to 180 degrees. So if we know this side was 90, guess what we know about the other side? That would also have to be 90 because it has to sum to 180. All the straight lines sum to 180 degrees. Okay, and the ones with the corners, the ones with the little box, or if it says right angle, those ones are 90 degrees. Okay, so today's assignment is given in two parts. The first part, you're going to have these visuals. You're going to have these pictures, and you're going to find what's missing. And we're just going to use subtraction or undoing this total of the unknown plus some number equaling the 90 or 180. The second part is a little bit trickier, and we'll do a few examples of the second part as well so that you can understand kind of the way that these angles are written and what those things might mean. Okay, so first of all, let's go through and let's do this example right here. It says angle AOC. So remember, when I have an angle written like this, it tells me where to start and where to go and where to finish. Okay, so I go from AOC. So this whole angle right here, AOC, this one is 90 degrees because it says it's a right angle. Now it gives me some other information. It says right here that this angle, and it says AOB, so this angle, AOB, this one, is 79 degrees. Okay, so now it says, what is this angle? So this is the missing angle that we're looking for. We're looking for this angle inside here. We're looking for BOC, this little one right here. So the way we set these up is we say, okay, well, the total of this that I don't know plus 79 equals 90. So I don't know what that angle is, but I do know that this one is 79, and I know that the total of both of those is 90. So once we have that, we can just do the math that we were doing yesterday. What's the variable? Variable's x. What's happening to it? It's being added by 79. How do we undo addition? We use subtraction. And if I subtract 79 from both sides, I am going to get 11. So this little angle right here, x, is 11. Okay, so I'm going to do another example. So that's how the first assignment is. You're either going to have 90 for a complementary angle or 180 for the supplementary angle. Okay, so it's one or the other. Now the second part of your assignment is the same thing. You're going to be practicing complementary and supplementary angles. That part we know, but it's going to write it a little bit differently. And let me show you an example of what that would look like. Okay, so that will look something like this. Angle X and angle Y are supplementary angles. So they're going to talk about these angles right here. Angle X and angle Y are supplementary. Now remember, supplementary means a straight line. We complement the right and right angles. We complement the right, and supplementary means that they sum to 180. So it says angle X and angle Y are supplementary angles. Now angle Y measures 156 degrees. So let's do something that's maybe roughly 156 degrees. Okay, so this angle right here is 156 degrees. And this is angle Y. Okay, that's angle Y. Now we're trying to find angle X. So angle X is going to be this missing angle right in here. We still don't know what angle X is, but we know they're supplementary. Supplementary means they sum to 180 degrees. So I can set that up. I can say, I don't know what this angle is, but when I add 156, it sums to 180. And now I solve it. What's my variable? My variable's x. What's happening to it? It's being added by 156. What's the opposite of addition, or the inverse operation is subtraction? I'm going to subtract 156. From both sides, I have to keep my equation equal. This side, if I take away 156, and on this side I take away 156, I still have an equal equation. So 180 minus 156 is 24. So the missing angle, angle X, is 24, and it has the degrees right here. So when you're putting the answer in, you're just going to type the answer in the answer box, and it's just going to look something like that. Okay, and then you'll just click submit for your assignment with Khan Academy. All right, good luck. I'll see you guys at 11:30.